I am Adam from IST IST.
My name is Andy from IST IST.
Joel from IST IST.
Matt from IST IST.
And we are doing our record picks at Wax and Beans in Bury, Manchester. First with I feel like I'm on the shopping channel, QVC or something. Yeah, so we've gone first with Nils Frahm, absolutely brilliant electronic artist. Been following him for ages. I've not actually heard that one. I've heard quite a lot of his stuff, but he's just incredible, like musician, and his stuff's amazing. And as it happens, I was actually listening to some of his stuff whilst I was going to sleep last night because it's very relaxing.
First up, we've got Cool It Down by Yeah Yeah Yeahs. Admittedly, not my favourite Yeah Yeah Yeahs album, but it was a real return to form, I think, when they... I think it was the first album in about 9 or 10 years. The one before it, Mosquito, I didn't really love that much, and I thought it was sort of a band who were maybe dropping off or coming to the end or whatever, and then they came back just after COVID with this one. It's just a really, really amazing album. It's quite short. I think it's only about 8 or 9 tracks, but full non-skip album. I absolutely love it, and it is in my collection as well.
So, obviously, it's Queen Night at the Opera.
Nice,
You were expecting that as a start, were you?
No, it wasn't.
That's why I play drums and sing at the same time, because of our Roger. It's by far not their best album, but it's the one that definitely got me into Queen, so when I saw that, I had to pick that up.
So the first album I picked is an album by a guy called Cory Hanson, who is the singer and guitarist in a band called Wand, who I've loved for a long time. I first heard them, I think it was the day I moved to Manchester. I walked into Piccadilly Records, and there was a song called Dungeon Dropper by Wand. And I just was like, what the hell is this? It's absolutely amazing. It's so good, like the best sort of fuzzy, drop-tuned guitar sound on it. This album's an acoustic album, so it doesn't sound like that at all. But he's a brilliant songwriter and a wicked guitarist.
So, going completely against what I was saying before about best of albums, I've gone for the Pet Shop Boys. What's it actually called, this one? Limited edition discography, the complete singles, 85 to 91. No, because it's got all my favourites on it. So it goes against what I said, but I couldn't find any other ones. So
It starts with West End Girls, so...
yeah, I mean, yeah, just the bass line in that is enough to make anyone buy that record, really, I think.
We've got The Mission, Blue, which, sorry Wayne, Simon and Craig, again, not my favourite Mission album, but it was one that I could find in the rack, and we've got a bit of a history with The Mission. They've been a very, very kind band to us, and we've supported them a couple of times. Really, really, influential musicians all the way through, sort of Sisters through to The Mission. Amazing fan base sort of took us to heart, so just sort of paying homage to The Mission with that one. I think that's the one that I saw it on the Facebook, yeah, it's like the black and blue one, funnily enough with it being called Blue, but yeah.
Produced by Wayne Hussey.
Produced by the man himself, Wayne, there you go.
Smiths, self-titled. Don't really have to say much else, really, but that record's flawless. I love all the Smiths records. Me and Matt, when we were driving in to do Art of Lion, just round the corner at Big City Jacks, we had the full Smiths entirety box set, and I think you've still got... No, did you give it me back? Yes. I think Matt gave it me back. But yeah, can't go wrong with that, so that's a must-have.
One of the greatest live albums of all time, and the film is amazing as well. When I was a kid, I used to watch this, when you first start playing gigs and everyone's like the most important gig ever, so I used to watch it the night before every gig I ever played, which when you're a teenager, it just felt like the right thing to do.
Did you lend me a DVD for this?
Yes, I believe I did.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
Can confirm this.
It is great, and one of my favourite clips in the film is when John Bonham, because he used to collect like hot rods and stupid, like really cool cars, and he's just driving like this ridiculously long rocket-fueled car while Moby Dick drum solo is playing. Oh, and the other clip of him driving a tractor as well is absolutely brilliant. But anyway, regardless of that, the music's fantastic, the playing's amazing. Jimmy Page, one of my favourite guitarists. John Paul Jones, one of my favourite keyboard players, just musicians.
Yeah.
Robert Plant, John Bonham. What more do you need?
And we're going back to the school bus for this one. The Fugees, the score was one of my favourite albums, and I suppose still is as far as hip hop goes. There's some incredible tracks on that. It's just fantastic. I've had that album on, I think, every single format that's available to humanity, including self-made mini disc. Absolutely everything. One of the things that always reminds me about that is the when portable CD players became actually like affordable, when they weren't like £1,000 each, and you could get one. I remember it was called an Alba. Do you remember that? Yeah. And it had like an anti-skip in it, which didn't work. And you had to put the CD of that on and walk to the school bus in the morning. You had to hold it like that in front of you with your headphones attached, because they didn't have wireless, and you had to walk really carefully so it didn't skip. But it was worth it because it was great.
Next is Protection by Massive Attack. I think this only came out when I was about 5 or 6 years old, but it was always in the car when I was going to like football or something, or whatever activities I was doing as a kid. The title track on it's absolutely amazing, and there's one called Karma Coma as well, which is track 2, 3 or 4, is it? Track 2, when they had the guy, that rapper in the band called Tricky, some of his sort of rapping and vocals and stuff's just got an amazing, like, distinct voice and everything. It just, when I saw it in the rack downstairs, was like, yep.
There's a theme here.
Yeah.
It's just all my favourite drummers, basically.
Yeah.
So you've had Roger, you've had Mike, and now you've got Chris Dangerous, who is the most dangerous drummer ever.
Is that what it's called?
Chris Dangerous, yeah.
Is it? That's his stage name.
I'd like to believe that's his Christian name.
Excellent.
Mr. C. Dangerous. Love a band in uniform. It's got to be them.
Another live album. This is the new Hail to the Thief, Radiohead. Had to pick a Radiohead album because whenever I need inspiration, it's just I steal so many things from that band, Johnny Greenwood. I think when I joined this band, the brief was you three wanted someone like Johnny Greenwood, so that was sort of that's what you wanted. And maybe I do 5% of that, and I feel like that's kind of enough.
I don't think anyone could ever do more than sort of 6% of what Greenwood does, really, could they?
No. Maybe that's for the best. But I absolutely love them. And this new live album's absolutely fantastic. So, yeah.
Really nice holographic artwork, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's pretty cool, that.
Yeah.
I like that.
I could have picked any Radiohead album, to be honest. But Hail to the Thief is absolutely wicked.
Continue with the theme of records that I've already got at home. This is Nothing, the great Dismal. Nothing are a fantastic band. They are like a little bit more of a relaxed version of Deftones. I think they're absolutely great. They've got loads of good albums. That one's particularly good. Yeah, it's really good.
Now we're talking. Foals, What Went Down. I've had the title track from that on a sort of constant loop in my head for about 10 years now. I feel like this album with Foals, they started off as maybe a sort of a bit kind of whimsy, kind of math, kind of college-y, sort of university preppy kind of rock, didn't they, with that first album when it was all kind of twinkly, mathematical guitar lines and stuff. And I feel like this album was when they just turned into absolute powerhouses, really. It's just raw, but like, I don't know, it's so full and raw. And then the albums since have been amazing as well, but I feel like that one after they did Holy Fire and then went on to do this was just like pure sort of like powerhouse guitar grunt, and still kept all the sort of cool sort of interplay elements that Foals have, but I do actually have it in my collection as well, just a mega album. That's sort of like another non-skip for me. I just love it.
There you go. That's your non-skip, kids, because that's an old record now. That is an absolute non-skip album from Big Ron and the boys as well.
When was it?
Another 2007, 6, 8?
I'm going to say 5.
2005, as early as that?
No, Hot Fuss will have been 4.
4. 2006. It's nearly 20 years old, that record.
It's a no skip, that, isn't it?
And I steal a lot off that record, drum-wise, so, yeah.
Good.
Kraftwerk, absolutely brilliant. Probably just whenever I put Kraftwerk on, it's some of the sounds that they made with such pedestrian or just homemade or just random stuff. It's just absolutely fantastic. And the melodies, I think, are one of the best things about them. Like just sometimes they just come out with such sweet, beautiful harmonic melodies with just like these tiny little drum machine sounds, and it's just like,
Imagine listening to that at the time.
oh my god, yeah.
When was this?
I think it was 79,
something like
78.
That. It doesn't say this was 2009 one, but I bet it was pre-80s one.
Yeah.
Probably.
Just
hearing that, they're like listening to like the future one.
well, exactly. Yeah, it was just amazing. Yellow Magic Orchestra as well are one of my favourites, and they're sort of like the Japanese version almost. I don't know if that's sacrilege to say, but there's a lot of Yellow Magic Orchestra. But yeah, Kraftwerk.
House of Love, yeah. This is great. I remember I first got into this when I heard one of the tracks on Trigger Happy TV. Do you remember that? Yeah. That was good. Dom Jelly and all that. Yeah. You had Shine On and Christine or something like that were the ones that they used. I thought they were great. But that album's fantastic. I listen to that all the time. Could probably do with getting another copy, actually, and worn the other one out.
Next up is Joy Division live at the Paradiso. Bit of a double whammy. Just one of my favourite bands. I think one of all our favourite bands. One of our favourite venues. Played there in November 24, and we're back again in March 26. Jesus Christ, 26. Where does the time go? But yeah, iconic venue, stunning. I mean, it's kind of mad that we're playing it twice.
Yeah.
Most bands don't ever get to play it once, and we're doing it twice. And it's, you know, in Netherlands, country that's always been amazing to us. This venue is just absolutely staggering. Yeah. But yeah, Joy Division live at the Paradiso, it's sort of two of my favourite things in the world, really.
Mr. Ulrich and the Boys. That is a really good album, actually, after what happened before that. So, yeah, that's another non-skip for me.
I haven't actually listened to this, but I've seen the documentary.
Yeah,
It's pretty ridiculous, isn't it?
Oh, no, are you thinking of Saint Anger?
Oh, yeah. Maybe.
Yeah, that's the album after Saint Anger.
Right.
Oh,
Okay.
that's when they're all friends again.
Oh.
Yeah, and they've all had therapy.
We could do with some of that.
We could do that.
Supertramp. Love Supertramp. Amazing keyboard work. Roger Hodgson,
it says. Richard Davis.
Richard Davis, that's the guy that's just died.
Yeah, he is actually.
Richard Davis, R.I.P. Supertramp, bloody well right. Dreamer, absolutely amazing. I remember hearing Dreamer when I was like really little, and it's got quite like a childlike sound to it, and I just thought it was absolutely amazing. The harmonies are great, the melody's great, the production is absolutely beautiful.
All Supertramp is amazing.
Yeah, and it captures that like late 70s, the best of the time sort of sound, and the best playing and the best musicians.
Do you know what's really funny? You're probably not going to be able to see this. All the text on the back is white, and then just in yellow, vocals.
Vocals.
Just like that.
Vocals,
Like,
Richard
yeah.
Davis. Yeah. Well, they are the most important bit, the main bit. And obviously a great album cover as well.
Yes.
Twilight Sad. Fantastic album. They've got a few good ones. Absolutely championed by The Cure. I think Robert Smith's a massive fan. I think we've all been to see them at some point. We saw them at Gorilla in Manchester. That's just a really good, solid album of miserable Scottish, post-punky, indie type stuff. Can't go wrong.
Possibly my favourite band. I love the War on Drugs. I think we all love War on Drugs. Just what a band. Just I don't know. Just there's not enough sort of like superlatives for me for what War on Drugs do. Really. I think I borrowed some of this sort of inspo for the sort of title for when we did On Fire, actually, because I was listening to this album a lot at the time. On Fire's got like that kind of font and these sort of columns, and I kind of got the idea for that there. But it's just an insanely good live record, and the production on it is probably better than most bands' studio albums as well. But just an amazing band. What's some of the track listing? Harmonious Dream, Burning, Old Skin. Oh my God, that's ridiculous.
Good name for a song, that, Burning, isn't it?
Burning, yeah. Wonder if we should do one called Burning as well. Maybe we should do. But yeah,
an poster as well.
it does, doesn't it?
So I got framed, and now on my bedroom wall, I feel like if someone doesn't know this album, they just think it says "Live Drugs Again."
Live drugs.
I don't know what that's.
Don't ever live drugs. Certainly not again. Yeah, that poster's got like all the sort of, it's got like a bird's eye view of the stage, hasn't it, with all the setup, all the pedal board and everything.
Massive pedal.
Yeah, if you've not listened to that, it is on like streaming and everything as well. But I would highly recommend that. What an amazing record!
Oh, wait. Oh.
Yeah, because we've played there.
Yeah.
That's Nirvana live at the Paradiso.
Brilliant.
I'm genuinely buying that.
I didn't even know it existed.
Neither did I until I stumbled across it then. Have you seen the track listing?
I was just peeping at it
Yeah.
whilst you were.
Territorial, Encore.
Love Buzz. Proper band. Love Buzz.
Yeah.
Territorial, Pissings, Encore.
And they are my 6 picks.
And that's my picks.
They're my record picks.
I think we'll actually buy that
Yeah.
rather than just pretend to do.
Yeah, I'm being serious.